Fans dare me to ask Papergames for free gems. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I actually have not seen this video yet. This was edited by Papergames. Let's check it out together. Oh my gosh, here I am at Papergames. Anyone walking in here would have this kind of reaction because it's decked out with Nikki decor. Look at this, come on. Oh, how do you feel about Papergames? These balls are ping pong balls with employees' names. So each employee is given a ping pong ball and they put in these tubes how they feel about Papergames. And you'll see who's the winner. Such a cute, interesting, fancy, creative, and... Wait, why is the cute tube so high? It's like much higher than the rest of them. Oh my god. Yeah. Papergames is cute. You see it right here. First. All the employees, most of the employees think Papergames is cute. Whoa! Check it out. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Look at the fan art. There's Momo. Here's another Momo. Chat with the operation team. Hi, man. I'm Nikki. Welcome to Papergames. Momo and I have a fair challenge. We're worth 3 other players. You can enjoy your party. Wait, what is this? I'm just a small-time YouTuber. I don't know how to do any of this. What do I do? You know what? I accept this challenge. Come on, let's go. Let's go upstairs. I have an idea. We should kidnap a Papergames staff. We're gonna confront them, and we're gonna ask them some questions. Come on, let's go. Wait, did you see that? So their elevator button. We're gonna ask them some questions. Come on, let's go. This is their elevator button. This long thing. I've never seen a button like that before. I was pressing like, am I doing it right? What? It's just so high tech looking.
Today I brought you to the Papergames HQ in Shanghai, China, kidnapping staff, and will be forcing them to answer your questions. Just kidding, I did not break any laws of here. Here is the Shiny Nikki's operation team.
Lydia!
First, tell me about yourself. How long have you been working at Papergames? What do you do here? And what games do you like to play during your free time?
Welcome, Vivian, and everyone who is watching this show. I'm Lydia. I've been a member of the overseas operation team at Papergames since I finished university last year. Now, I work in operation for Shiny Nikki, and I am a player myself. I like Papergames, of course, and I also enjoy playing the Switch. Recently, I've been playing The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom of Earth.
Everyone's playing that. Okay, collabs. So many players want more of it. What are the rules for having collabs in the Nikki games?
To be honest, there aren't particularly fixed collaboration rules. Generally, collabs are worked on a case-by-case basis. As you can see, Papergames pays much attention to its brand building. So, when we choose which brand we want to work with, whether its brand tone is consistent with our products is what we care most. At the same time, players' feedback and suggestions are always very important to us.
So I asked this question because I heard a rumor that certain collabs aren't allowed, like animes with too much violence and stuff. And that worries me because some of my favorite animes do have a lot of violence.
In that case, I got some feedback for you. I asked my fans what collabs they would like to see, and here are some suggestions. Magical girls like Sailor Moon and Cardcaptors, zombie shows like Last of Us or Walking Dead, K-pop groups like Blackpink or ITZY, and also influencers like Offline TV. Someone even suggested collabing with your own gang, Mr. Love's Coin Toys.
Great choice!
Players would like to see other Disney,
They should do that.
and Sanrio characters. What are your thoughts on these suggestions?
I'm taking notes in my mind. Copy that. It really gives us inspiration. Actually, among the artists mentioned above, there are some that we are contacting.
Heck yeah!
In addition to linking with brands, we also have more cooperation with artists. In April, we worked with webtoon artists on the Tides and Flames suit theme, and we will further collaborate with artists.
Great collab! We got a redeem code out of it.
Great suggestions. We will work hard to try them out in the future.
Yeah, I saw that Tides and Flames collab. It is gorgeous. Okay, so another question. What's it gonna take to work at Papergames? Do you need to have a college degree and loads of experience? Do you have remote employees? If so, what countries are they located in? And do you hire...
Look at the decor. Imagine going to work and seeing all this. I would love to work here.
Student interns. So for those of you who want to see the requirements and apply, how do they do that?
If you have a passion for games, you are definitely welcome to join us. And to work at Papergames, university degree is not a must, but work experience in the game industry can be a plus. Currently, we have offices in Japan, Korea, Los Angeles, and Singapore, and we offer freelance jobs as well. As for the website, I'm sorry that there is no global recruitment channel yet. But if you want to work with us, you may consider applying to be a moderator of the community. Once you become moderators, you will receive rewards and you can get the opportunity to have one-on-one communication with our staff. You will also have more information in advance.
Okay, pause this. I look good here, right? I had a makeup artist and someone do my hair. She did such a good job. Like every time between takes, she would like powder my nose because I had a little bit of runny nose at the time, and she came back like every few minutes to like powder. Okay, anyway, back on topic.
I need a job. Okay, well, so what's your favorite thing about working at Papergames?
But for the daily breakfast, it's more than barbecue.
Oh, I'm sure Mo loves that too. Okay, another question. Another influencer asked me this.
Oh, they get free breakfast and free lunch working at Papergames. So good.
What does it take to become an official Love Nikki or Shiny Nikki content creator? They want to apply, but I don't know how. It's not really straightforward how to do it, you know?
So how I got accepted into the Shiny Nikki content creator program is they reached out to me, and that happened to every other content creator that I know too. Like they reach out to them. So yeah, I know people who are content creators, like cosplayers who want to join the Shiny Nikki CC and don't know how. So that's why this question was asked.
Glad to hear that. In the first place, we encourage our players to create content actively, and I really enjoy the fan arts of our stylists. If you are an excellent content creator, our officials will contact you and invite you to join our long-term cooperation program. And if you want to shout out for yourself, you can contact us at this email. By the way, remember to include your channels or work address when you send the email. We are looking forward to receiving your creations.
I don't know if I can ask this, but free gems, please. This is my second most asked guy question. Can you give me a redeem code right now and put it on the screen right there so players can claim?
I can't believe y'all dared me to ask them this. And I asked them in a way in which she can't say no, because like if you say no right now while we are live doing this interview, that kind of messed up. So yeah, this was my second most asked question. The first most asked question was actually about Infinity Nikki, and I actually could not ask them that, unfortunately, because this is a Shiny Nikki global team, which is completely different than the Infinity Nikki team. But if I do get a hold of the Infinity Nikki people, I'ma spill the tea. All right, let's continue.
Of course, this is a small gift for our friends who are watching the show.
Yeah, redeem code is here, or I don't know where it is. Anyway,
Nikki girls,
how long
that's
does
your
it take
redeem
to
code.
create one outfit?
When creating characters and dresses, what comes first is the 2D design. And
Let's pause and give a round of applause for Lydia. Like, I wasn't even supposed to interview Lydia today. I was supposed to interview another girl, but then she got sick, and then Lydia filled in for her. Lydia found out she was doing this interview like literally a day before. So she had so little time to prepare. Good job, Lydia. Like, you're the real MVP, man.
common drawing software like SAI and Photoshop will be used. When 2D design is completed, it will be the modeling with 3D software. That is Maya and ZBrush. How long it takes to create the outfit, it depends on the complexity of the clothing design. But even the simplest set will take at least 5 months to complete. A more completed set will take more than half a year, and some even more than 9 months.
No way. What is an outfit that takes more than 9 months?
The tight and plain suit.
Ah, yeah, that's a gorgeous set. That totally makes sense.
That's why it's so
another question.
expensive.
would you make a PC client for the Nikki game? Some of the other mobile games I played are adding PC clients, and I'm just amazed at the wider views of the terrain and the characters while playing on a bigger screen. I polled my fans and asked if they would play Nikki on PC if it was available, and 58% said yes. The 35% said phone and tablet is enough, and 8% don't have a computer. So, what are your plans for this?
Of course, we'd like to have a PC client for Nikki games, but for Love Nikki and Shiny Nikki, it's hard to transplant them to PC since we didn't have the PC plan at the very beginning. But don't get upset. From the next Nikki game, which is Infinite Nikki, we will include iOS, Android, PC in our development plan. Perhaps you have seen Sony release a trailer for Infinite Nikki. That means you can play Infinite Nikki on consoles, and Momo will accompany you in Mirrorland.
Yeah, nowadays, phone games are available on iOS, Android, and PC now. That's the future of gaming.
And Shiny Nikki has such a cute merch. Look at this one. Oh my god, I'm slowly keeping him.
I have 2 regrets going to China. Number 1, not bringing an empty suitcase so that I could do more shopping. And number 2, leaving this Momo head at Papergames. No, it was so soft.
Slowly keeping him. Any plans to open a merch shop globally?
Nikki merch. The Nikki plushie is so cute, and the Momo plushie even has toe beans. Sadly, we don't have overseas merch shops yet, but in China, we had some pop-up stores before, and we are making plans for global players. Since Shiny Nikki has such lovely merch, we will try to make some available to players across the world.
I hope so. That's so exciting. Anyway, can we have more diverse hair and outfits in game? I'm talking about POC hair and clothes and skin tone.
Yes, some stylists may have noticed that the Chinese server has released Lightborn, an Egyptian-themed suit. We will definitely have more diverse designs in the future.
Exciting. Can you share any roadmaps of things to come in the future? What excites you the most about the future of Nikki?
I feel very proud to be involved in the Shiny Nikki project. Not only because I love Nikki so much, but also because I see the companionship, happiness, and even power that Nikki brings to stylists in every corner of the world. What
Isn't Lydia's voice so soothing? Like, whenever I'm talking to her, I'm just smiling. I love her voice so much.
impressed me most was that last year we had a concert to celebrate Nikki series' 10th anniversary. There was a comment saying she started playing Nikki in 2016. Looking back at the past years, she was accompanied by Nikki series, and she grew up together with Nikki. She couldn't believe that a silly little dress-up game randomly downloaded 7 years ago would have such a huge impact on her life. Indeed, for many of us,
I saw that comment
Nikki is
too.
not just a dress-up game. I believe there's no end to the future of Nikki series, and your companionship will be the most beautiful scenery along the way.
I want to add on to this. I have a viewer who is a mom who plays Love Nikki with her 2 daughters who are age 5 and age 8. Shout outs to Cordelia and Maribel. What's incredible is that there are children who are actually growing up with Nikki, especially with the expansion to movies and PC games and maybe global merch in the future. I feel like the future of Nikki is to become a household name.
Well, thank you so much, Lydia, for sharing so much with us. And that is all for the kidnapping. Interview. That's so much for the interview. Thank you for your answers.
Thank you, Vivi. I would also like to express my gratitude to our loving community and all the players. Thank you to all the players who have supported Nikki. We will work hard to bring you more quality content.
Hi. We did it.
Hey, so that's me interviewing Papergames. I think I tackled all the questions y'all asked. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can find out for you. Shout outs to Lydia for being amazing. If you couldn't tell, she's a very shy girl and it isn't on camera much at all. So for her to fill in for the person I'm supposed to interview and also do the live stream, she really stepped out of her comfort zone. Claps to her. Well done. Whoa.
In Shanghai, China, kidnapped staff.
Wait a minute. Did they cut this part out because someone was walking in the background? Oh yeah, I think that's what happened.
In Shanghai, China, kidnapped staff.
I messed up so much. Yeah. We had to do several takes because of me. I would just burst out laughing for no reason.
Today I broke into Papergames HQ in Shanghai, China, kidnapped